Popeye the Sailor Man is now free for anyone to use, but without many of the traits you probably associate with the character. His debut came back in 1929, a cameo in a comic strip called Thimble Theatre, where he first punched his way onto the scene. So what else is now copyright-free? There's early Tintin, his first appearance as he roamed the Soviet Union as a young journalist in a Belgian comic book. This anti-Marxist propaganda piece was disliked so much by the creator Erd that he refused to allow it to be reprinted for 4 decades. These are just 2 of thousands of works whose 95-year copyright protection expired in the United States on January the 1st. This list includes William Faulkner's famously challenging The Sound and the Fury. There's also Ernest Hemingway's A Farewell to Arms. Importantly, it's the novel itself that's now free to use. The existing TV and film versions are still owned by companies that made them, but new versions in any media won't require anyone's permission. What's that likely to mean? If earlier releases are anything to go by, the cuddly and somewhat philosophical Winnie the Pooh went from being a beloved children's character after it shed its copyright in 2022 to this.
What was that?
And last year, Mickey Mouse's Steamboat Willie became Screamboat Willie. There's also a horror trailer for Popeye the Slayer Man, and 2 more horrors are set for release.
Have you ever seen an artist's studio?
Also now in the public domain, Alfred Hitchcock's first feature-length film, Blackmail. It's a psychological thriller, but doesn't have many of the traits the master of suspense later became famous for.
Let me see.
Joining the film category will be the Marx Brothers musical comedy, The Coconuts.
Swordfish is the password, do you understand?
Okay, I got it.
Well, what is it?
Password.
Swordfish! Swordfish!
This early work contains many of the familiar gags that would make the Marx Brothers famous. Both are hints of what's to come. Over the next decade, many Hollywood classics will begin to lose their copyright protection. And these are just a few of the treasure trove of 20th century works coming into the public domain. And it's a matter of watch this space to see what today's creative minds may make of them. Laura Khan, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.